Welcome back to Metal Warriors. Oh, wow, big stretch. Okay. So we're about to do mission 8 here. You've basically seen this cutscene like 100 times. This is the guy talking. Oh, we're standing in a circle. The blue little screen projection is different this time, but you know. So what the purpose of this mission is we're supposed to infiltrate this secret base, and it's like an espionage mission. We gotta sneak in, grab some sort of command key, and then get out of there. So it's gonna be fun. And it's just me going solo on this one. Secret mission, the tower. I don't know why it says secret mission. I think there's like some sort of stipulation, some sort of condition you have to meet to get the secret mission. I think it's like you gotta get there without using continues or something. I actually don't know, so. You could just tap A and you'll just keep running real fast right there. Okay. So I'm just gonna be kind of zipping through this level, because this level's kind of long. I like murdering like a group of 3 guys with 1 gun. That's pretty fun. This level's pretty long, so I'm gonna try to get through it pretty quickly. You guys remember Drosh? Oh, well that was easy. Alright, well, I'm gonna turn this on real quick. Let's get the F out of this place. Drosh has a lot of weaknesses. I really don't know how to pronounce his name. It's D-R-A-C-H-E. Yeah, I think it's Droch, or maybe it's Drake. I don't know. It could be any number of things. So, okay, let's just get out of here. What? They're onto you. All right, thanks, buddy. So that's the mission now. Is I gotta get out through the roof, and luckily we're in a giant tower. Oh. Okay, so Droch or Drake. I'm just gonna call him D. Flying D. That's his name. Oh, good old Flying D here. He's extremely fragile. His strengths lie in his ability to swoop around and dive on enemies when they're not under shelter. But it's not always possible, especially in a campaign. It doesn't really. That guy, see, like, it's his R, that's his R move, it's super strong, and I think that's like where his greatest strength lies. What I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of, like, I'm not actually going to beat the level with Drosh. I'm just kind of clearing the way for killing as much as I can with him. As you can see, I'm taking a ton of damage, and I don't want to. Let's see here. How much more can I get through? Red alert. Oh, red alert. Okay. Time to hightail it out of here. Come on. Oh, I have no guns. All right. It's probably best that I just. Okay, so Drosh has a lot of weaknesses. One of his biggest weaknesses in the multiplayer mode is the spider. He has that web, and Drosh relies heavily on his mobility, so if he ever gets webbed, he is just boned, basically. Same with ballistic. Spider will counter ballistic pretty hard. If the ballistic tries to charge at him or whatever, Spider just puts up his net and traps them. It's pretty good stuff. But Drosh is more about taking out people who are impatient and can't stay in the shade. Prometheus, on the other hand, I think I mentioned earlier, I don't want to say he's a weak suit, but he has a lot of weaknesses. His damage is all, I mean, all his weapons are the strongest weapons of, I mean, that's his normal attack. It's a huge missile. It's got the same strength as like a rocket launcher. Oh shoot, you know what? I want that, so hang on. There's a little tad bit of backtracking here, sorry. So Prometheus has a lot of super just heavy firepower, but his mobility really suffers, but that, you know, a good player can work around that. You don't necessarily need to be moving all over the place to, oh, dang it. To be good. He's got a nice shield. His flamethrower just absolutely destroys things. Which, you know, oh, what in, okay. All my test playthroughs, that's never been anything but a gravity. The gravity power-up is really, this is the level you want to use it. It's the best level for it, because what we're doing is we're ascending this giant tower, and I will say that this power-up, this is a speed-up power-up, and once I use it I'm going to start moving super fast, and I don't like it on this level, because his bridge builder thing that he uses, if he's got the speed-up power-up going, he'll actually just walk over a cliff before the bridge is built. That's a health pack right there, but I do not need it. I'm gonna take a drink here. There's gonna be a lot of just stalling on this video, I apologize. Ugh. So, yep, this is mission 8. Oh man, I gotta clear the floor there. I've been dreading doing this video since I started the series, because it's just, this is the whole mission, like, climbing up elevators. It's a little long, if you ask me, a little long, but, you know, Metal Warriors. Good stuff. You know, I don't think I've accurately sung the praises of this game enough. This is an excellent, excellent game. Like, I can't stress it enough. It's one of the most, like, I think, underrated games on the Super Nintendo. You guys have seen it. I mean, look at the detail. Shooting the walls. There's, like, structural damage here. There's destructible environments. I mean, that's stuff that's ahead of its time, you know what I mean? I feel like the multiplayer aspect wasn't developed enough. You know, if this was released today, like on Xbox Live or something, it would still be played, I think. Like if there was like a 4-player mode or something. Like, this side-scroller mech play, I think, I don't know, I think it's brilliant in design. The story, like, who cares? Doesn't matter. But the environments, the graphics, the music. I mentioned I didn't care for the music. Some tracks are okay. Like this track, I don't know. Maybe I've just heard them all too much because they get really repetitive. They're not kind of music you can just listen to over and over like a Final Fantasy game or something. It's more stuff you just kind of have in the background. It doesn't really do much for me. But the sound effects, I mean, just everything about this game is fantastic. So play it if you haven't. If you're just watching me and you haven't played this game, I would suggest playing it at least once. And, you know, bonus points if you can find a friend to play it with you. Because again, the multiplayer mode is the game. Like, that's... It's like, the campaign to this game is, it would be like playing like a game like Killer Instinct for the campaign. Like, no one plays Killer Instinct to play the single player mode, you know what I mean? Or Street Fighter, or Soul Calibur, or anything like that. I mean, the single-player modes are fun, and they're fine. Oh, whoops. No, I do need this guy. But, you know, if you're not gonna play against one of your friends, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's the, way you should play it. Alright, so now I've got, gravity reverser. I don't know if there's like an official name for it. I'm gonna try to skip as much as possible with this thing. Oh, nice! Okay, cool. I skipped a whole bunch of crap. And I've still got relatively high health. This is awesome, you guys. These things, I don't know if these have been in any of the other missions so far, but that little beam they fire, like, takes you down half health, I swear. It's ridiculous. One of the times I played through this, I got out of my mech here to turn on that switch, and that thing came by and shot my mech and just destroyed it and left me without a suit. It was pretty bad. Well, I'm not usually able to skip that much of the level with the gravity reverser thing, so this is good. I'm at the boss already. Yeah. Except in a coffin. Oh man. Okay, so we've seen this boss before, but this time we have to use Prometheus. I really don't think there's any way we could have fought this with Drosh. He just would have gone down in seconds. Okay, so that's a health pack right there. I'm gonna kind of try to save that. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna grab it now. So my strategy in this fight, because she just kind of likes to float around and shoot grenades down on you. Okay, and I just like to kind of sit in the middle here, wait for her to come at me, avoid her grenades as much as I can. Ooh, wow. A lot of damage I didn't want to take there. Come on, where are you at? And eventually she'll just drop down next to you, and if I'm lucky, I can just get a nice fire. Like, I can toast these grenades, dude. This boss just got a whole lot easier. Okay, well. She would come down. There we go. Ah. She's falling apart already. It's not a very hard boss fight if you know what you're doing, but it took a while for me to go with this strategy, so... Boom, you're dead. Okay, so now we'll hit some buttons and make our escape. So yeah, that's about it. So let me... there's a lot of this level I skipped, and none of it's very fun. Not even to watch. There was about 2 or 3 more elevators that you missed. There was a room that just had like 3 or 4 different, like... 3 or 4 little grenade launching apparatuses. And the room was like it was like a V shape. It like funneled you into the bottom. And the grenades just like wailed on you. There's no... every time I've gone in that room, I always end up looking like a battered corpse when I get out. So, once I figure out how to avoid that room, it's just my go-to strategy. Okay. And here we are. See you guys next time.